Alright, hey everybody, this will be a review of the new Diecast Masters D6LGP dozer. Came out this year, like I've said in the other model reviews so far today. I got them off of a website, German, so if you want to get them now, you have to get them from Europe, shipped to the United States. If you want to wait longer, then you have to wait till May, June. Anyway, getting into the review of the model. Here's the box. I'm just going to show the photo real quick. Just dozer pushing dirt. It's really... There it is. Anyway, getting back into the actual model. So your functionality of this one, since I do have both, your dozer blade goes up that high. And it goes down that far. Doesn't really lift the tracks off the ground. It's basically flush. It does angle side to side, which is good. The hydraulics on mine, they're smooth, but they do hold whatever height you do want to set on them. So they aren't loose. They're not super stiff though. But it is nice. So your dozer tracks roll fine. They don't roll, you know, on smooth stuff, but on rougher stuff they do. Your tracks are tensioned. Your dozer also does have, I don't know if you can see it, but working suspension. The tracks do oscillate up and down. And I guess that's really it as far as the functionality with this dozer. So I will just be getting into the details of it. Zoom in a little bit and get it to focus. There we go. Okay, so with the front of the blade, you got just a smooth cutting edge bolt detail. It's nice. You have your picking eyes. They are drilled through, which is nice. Here you have the new blade. I think they call it the VPAT blade. You do have hydraulic lines coming underneath and going into the front of it, which looks good. You have your black cylinders. Same thing with up here. You have your black cylinders, little decal that says LGP dozer on it, or LGP. All your hand railing and your lights. These lights are plastic. These handrails right here are metal. Your tracks are metal, single grouser with bolt detail. Your rollers are casted in. They don't roll. There's your idler and your sprocket. The sprocket looks good. It's got bolt detail on it. You got anti-slip texture here on the walkway. Up on the engine, this is just it has some texture to it, but it is just a decal. You have your new Cat D6 logo on it, which is kind of like a power. It's like a Power Edge. I'm not quite sure how I feel about the new logo yet. I'm sure it'll grow on me, kind of like how the Power Edge did when it came out. Your air cleaner is plastic. Your exhaust is plastic, but it's a thick plastic, so it looks good. Your handrails right here are metal. Get into the front of the machine. You have your little painted headlights. Your grill is textured, but it is plastic. And you can see the dozer pads again. Getting to the cab, it does say in there cat on the seat. You got your joysticks, you've got texture on the walkway. You do have your console, and it does look like, it's hard to see, that it does have some graphics in there, so that looks good as well. Here's your fuel cap right here. Cat emblem again. On the back you have a ladder. It does fold down. It is plastic though, so you got to be careful with it. The new Cat logo again. A little hitch. It's got a hole drilled through it, so that looks good. Your little lights, or your stripes for basically your reflectors. Getting to this side of the machine, it's pretty much the exact same thing. You've got all this bolt detail for all the engine panels and stuff on the side of the dozer. And then here's the new cab. So like in comparison to the D6XE, one of the major adjustments they did to the cab, and I think it just looks that much better on this dozer, is it does not have the ROPS going over the top. They have done away with that, so there's improved visibility not having the ROPS there, which looks good. I really like that on the new real machine, and I really like it on this model. Your windshield wiper right here is plastic. It does not, I mean, it's flexing because of it's plastic, but it does not move back or forth or anything. You've got, also on this side, something I forgot to mention, you got some, a little metal, if you can see it from that side. Right there you can see it's a metal, like, handrail. Getting to the top of the dozer, you have an air conditioning unit. There's that white texturing. This handrail up here is plastic. This pops off, so you can put Bob, the operator, in him there if you do so choose to have him in your machines. I personally like the Diecast Masters has kind of given you the option whether you want to put them in or not. So yeah, this is the dozer. This is the LGB version. Getting to the bottom, that is what the bottom looks like. Pretty plain, but I do not display my model upside down, so I really don't care what the bottom looks like. Final thoughts on this model. I was very excited for this model, especially the LGP version. I think Diecast Masters has done a great job with this one. I think they have executed it well. It looks great. No complaints with it. This is probably definitely my favorite release from them this year. Functionality on it is good. Detail on it is good. Just really like this dozer. It looks great next to the other D6, which I'll be reviewing here shortly. And I'll probably put them side by side so you can just see the two together. Anyway, this is definitely a must-have if you're a dozer collector from Diecast Masters. I think this is it's a great model. No complaints with it whatsoever. Anyway, so thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.